100 spokes from new clothes. 100 spokes on new clothes.
All right, man. Obviously, historic football family. But I just got to ask you, growing up, who were some of your favorite football players?
My favorite football player. So outside of obviously the guy with the flat top,
He
big,
still has the flat
big
top.
Howie Pops,
Yeah.
Great player. My godfather Sean Jones was a defensive lineman for the Packers and with the Raiders. So I grew up a Packers fan because of him.
Oh.
So like I remember sitting on his knee when they beat the Panthers before they went and played the Patriots in the Super Bowl. So I loved Brett Favre as well because I was a big Packers fan.
So you're a Dorsey Levens guy, probably all those guys.
Okay, Dorsey Levens. But then, outside of those two, I think about some of the legendary offensive linemen that I would hear stories about, like Bruce Matthews and Mike Munchak, those two guys playing together for a very long time. And just the legends, the OGs, guys that my dad would complain about because they were so good. Like Jackie Slater. I would ask my dad what playing against Jackie was like. And he was like, man, I have to spend about 10 more minutes taping up before the game because I knew I'd be going into a Rocky and Drago fight every time you took you broke the huddle against Reggie White and Jackie Slater.
I love it, man. So I love asking this. Let's just say I don't know anything about your position, the tackle position. I walk up to you and I say, man, on the spot, I need a Mount Rushmore of 4 tackles. How does that look for you?
4 offensive tackles. Well, I'll start with Lane Johnson.
Okay.
I'll go with Jimbo Covert.
Okay.
Chicago Bear.
Yeah, I know.
I'll go with Walter Jones.
Seattle.
And I'll go with Jackie Slater.
Come on. Can't beat that. Can't beat that list.
Yeah.
When you looked across the field, right, who was that guy that you like, here we go. It's going to be one on Sunday.
Sue.
Dominican Sue. That was sweet.
Sue. Geno Atkins. I played guard for a number of years as well. And Geno Atkins was at the beginning of my career. I'd have to try to find a way to block him.
Yeah.
And in addition to being a guy who was so powerful and had so many different moves, run and pass, his ability to change direction for a guy his size was elite, and it made it so I couldn't close my eyes and get deep sleep the night before the game.
Wow. Back to just being a part of a football family, when did you realize how great your father was as a football player? Because I know that as a kid, you're probably like, man, it's his dad. But when did you realize that the flat top guy himself was the man?
We were hanging out with Joe Montana and his family at the Hall of Fame induction for my old man, and that was really the first time that I saw his peers come up and show respects and be able to see who he's, rubbing shoulders with and who his equals were in the game. And they were all the greats. So the guys that I revered and look up to as folk heroes, he was right there with them. But he's just my dad. So to me, he's just a guy who gave good hugs. And if I needed a nap, he could just put me up on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
That is insane to have Howie Long as your dad.
Yeah. He was a hell of a batting practice coach.
Wow.
He would throw like 3,000 balls a day to kids every day, all summer for like 14 summers.
Insane. Imagine just having the kids' neighborhood and this Howie Long stand.
Just go hit bombs against Howie.
I love that. 2 more questions for me, man. I'm a video game player, right?
Okay.
So you grew up playing video games and stuff like that. When you saw yourself in a video game for the first time, what did you think?
When I saw myself in Madden for the first time, I thought, man, they fucked up my Madden rating. And they said, and then I was like, my throw power is like 36. I threw a baseball 97 miles an hour.
Okay.
I can't get in the 60s for throw power.
Okay.
Is it that much different because it's an oblong ball versus a round ball?
So you're a baseball guy.
Who the hell is doing that?
Okay. So you seem like a baseball guy. I got to get a baseball question for you then. So you talking about throwing, there's a guy that can throw 100 miles an hour and still hit 50 home runs. Shohei Ohtani.
Oh.
I got to ask, just seeing that, knowing that you're an athlete, you have to work hard at one thing. He works hard at multiple things. How do you feel about that?
I am in awe watching Shohei Ohtani go about his business. And we were really robbed of getting to watch him throw the ball at the end of the season or this season. But to have his greatness show out at the plate was amazing. He's stealing bases. He's getting big hits. He's having smart ABs. He is the consummate professional. So big for baseball.
I love it. Last question for me. I get to the stadium. This is in your playing days. Get to the stadium. All of a sudden, I look on the Jumbotron, a new song comes on. It is named after you. You can pick any artist to do that song. Who does that song?
Future.
Yeah, Future Hendrix. There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Future. Good to meet you guys. Nice to meet you, Chris and Taylor.
I just bought some new clothes.